name is Lisa, and I live in Medford, New York. I'm here for a private reading with Theresa. Feeling very anxious, very nervous, a little stressed out.
So I'm gonna just say there is a mother energy that stands there. Okay. So if your mother is not departed, it could be grandmother, someone that was like a mother. But is it your mother?
Yes.
Because I heard, of course it's her mother.
That's my mother.
What I love is that, first of all, your mom validating that she's strong, still strong on the other side.
Okay.
And more importantly, if you're concerned that someone is alone on the other side, knowing that they're not.
Okay.
Okay? I want to talk about the young female that's departed.
That's my niece.
Okay. So know that your mother chose to bring her forward first, but I feel like she's your daughter. So
she was like my daughter.
Because
yes.
That's how I feel.
Yes. She was like my own from the day she was born. She was just there by my side all the time. So for Theresa to validate that she was like my daughter means everything to me. I knew right there she was there. She was here. I knew it.
Did she do your makeup?
No.
Why do I feel like she was...
her makeup.
Oh, because she keeps...
anything.
Beautiful makeup.
Yes.
She says, and my aunt always used to say, more lips, please.
You have your whole face on. Where's your lips, I used to say to her. Put that lipstick on.
But now these are the things, I know it's silly.
Yeah.
But who would know that?
Nobody.
Only her?
Only her.
How do you connect with the hearts? She keeps showing me 3 hearts.
Heartbeats.
What does that mean?
She was my first heartbeat. And she says it about her kids. We call them her heartbeats. I called her my first heartbeat. And then after she had her children, she called them her heartbeats. Elizabeth was a great mom. Those kids were her world. She loved them unconditionally. They were her life.
I felt that you're so spiritually connected and you're letting the way that your niece departed cloud all of those things.
Elizabeth's death has just devastated the whole family. When someone is taken so tragically for no reason, it's just incomprehensible.
Were they trying to retrace her steps? Because she shows me one building to another building.
My sister kept going back and forth looking for her because she was missing.
So I keep getting this pain on the left side of my head. And then she shows me markings on her body.
Elizabeth met her boyfriend about 1.5 years ago. After a while, we realized it was a troubled relationship. She would show up with bruises on her bodies and black eyes, and she would break off with him, then she would go back with him.
She keeps showing me the autopsy reports. She keeps showing me police reports, and she says, the bottom line is that he killed me.
Yes.
She goes, Theresa, it's cut and dry. That is it.
My niece Elizabeth was murdered 1 year ago by her boyfriend. He killed her and hid her body for 6 days.
I feel like I keep going back and forth, and I keep feeling like I'm walking past her. Why do I feel like in a wall?
He shoved her behind the bed frame, and we didn't know where she was. At one point, I had said to her, when is this gonna end? When he kills you? And that same week is when he murdered her.
She says, tell my mom also that I died instantly and that I did not suffer to my death. I just don't want the way that I died to define who I was.
It means everything to know that Elizabeth didn't suffer and she passed quickly, because that was a big question that we had.
She wants to thank you for being always that mother to her. And she says, I just want you to know that I'm at peace.
Right now, I'm feeling very calm and at peace, knowing she's at peace and having a few of the things that I needed to hear answered.
When your niece departed, she was greeted by loved ones. She was not alone. And more importantly, her soul is in heaven. It's hard for me as a medium and a person when a soul tells you that they were murdered. It's like my heart sinks to my stomach. I wish you all the best. Good luck.
See you.
But when I'm channeling, the soul is making me feel how they feel now to give their family the peace and comfort that they deserve.
My name is Mary Ann. I'm here with my mother-in-law, Salvatrice. I am a little skeptical of mediums.
Who fell and hit their head, and then that was the cause of their departure?
My brother hit his head.
My brother Michael passed away 6 months ago. We had a unique relationship. There was 9 years between us, and he was the baby. And when he was born, I was young, and it was like my baby doll. Every day I miss my brother Michael.
How do you connect with the number 3 or the month of March?
He died on March 28th. We found him, 3 days.
So that's
He
where
was
the
in
3
house.
comes in.
3 days he was in the house before we found him.
He was found 3 days after he died in the house. He had hit his head. I was very angry because he was too young. And so many people loved him.
You have nightmares, he tells me.
I identified the body.
So you have nightmares of that.
I don't want to remember him like that, so I block it out. His life was cut too short. He just didn't realize how much he was loved and how much he had to give.
Your brother takes responsibility for his departure. Do you understand that? He says, I don't want you to feel that you should have done or could have done anything different.
I do believe what Theresa said, that my brother takes responsibility for his passing. My brother was very clear when he was alive that it was his life to live and it was his choices to make.
He says, I will always be here for you. He says, because you were always there for me. He says, I need you to let go of that anger.
You know, we have to let go. And he's letting me know that he took full responsibility